one-man game.
It's showtime, folks!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm here once again to talk wrestling. But first, feel free to like this page, subscribe to this channel, and also follow me on Twitter. I like to have wrestling related conversations, so if you have any wrestling related questions, hit me up on Twitter with the hashtag AskOMG. ASKOMG. So now that I got that out the way, you see the title. I'm here to talk about Wrestlemania this Sunday, Undertaker versus Roman Reigns, and what WWE needs to do. Look, Undertaker is bar none like my second favorite wrestler behind Sting. Arguably, he's behind Sting, and one of the legends, and one of the best big men in all of wrestling. But it's looking like his time is up, sadly. I mean, he's like the Tim Duncan of wrestling. I mean, if you get that basketball reference, we kept trying to retire Tim Duncan in basketball. Now we keep trying to retire the Undertaker, but he just keeps going and going. But now it looks like he's lost a few steps. He's getting injured of small things. And it might be time to hang him up, sadly. So, we have this matchup with Roman Reigns coming up. And Undertaker has a saying that I heard in the interview. He said, you come in on your back and you go out on your back. And basically what he's saying is, for your wrestling career, you come in losing matches, you gotta earn your stripes. That's mostly how it goes. And at the end of your career, you gotta go out on your back, losing the match. So, with that said, look, this match, I don't know how great it will be because Undertaker at this point needs someone to carry him to a good match. And Roman Reigns is not a ring general at all, even though he's improved. So they would have been better off making this a stipulation match, but since it's not, I'm not sure how great it will go. But what needs to happen is that Roman Reigns needs to win this match. And look, I know that's tough. I know that's tough. It's tough for me to say. I'm a lifelong Undertaker fan. And I have my problems with the way they book Roman Reigns. But it's part-time versus regular roster wrestler. So Roman Reigns needs this match, but WWE needs to do it the right way. Look, I don't know how long the match will go, but at the end, and before I get to that, they're saying that I've seen some reports that they're saying that they don't have a concrete main event yet. So if this so happens to be the main event, we have Roman Reigns and Taker. At the end of the match, if they're really about making Roman Reigns the top guy, D guy, or whatever, at the end of the match, when he wins, we're gonna have Taker in the ring. You know, he's gonna have his moment with the fans and whatnot, and you know they're gonna want to shower him with cheers on the way up to the ramp. But while Taker is in the ring, they need to have Roman Reigns blindside him and just beat him down. A beatdown the likes of which we have never seen. And I'm talking about chair shots, and I'm talking about a spot through the announcer's table. So at the end of WrestleMania, we would have Undertaker getting stretchered out up the ramp. And if they really want to make Roman Reigns a star, look, at the end of that Mania, you talk about heat. I mean, you just the one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, you just injured him. Well, quotation injured him and had him stretch it out up the ramp. Look, that WrestleMania would end in massive boos. the likes of which we have never seen. And it would get Roman Reigns over to a point to where he would arguably be the top guy. And I know that Reigns has this thing to where he said that he likes to mix the reaction and that he would not rather just one reaction. But look, Reigns has this innate ability to be arrogant. And if he went heel, that ability would come out. And look, I know wrestling fans, I'm a wrestling fan, and I know us, especially in this era, 9 times out of 10, when the guy is too good, just real good, phenomenally good at being something, as a heel, we're gonna cheer him. So look, it might start off with boos, but look, gradually, they're gonna start cheering Roman Reigns. And then guess what? WWE is finally gonna get what they want. It's gonna turn into a mixed reaction, and then eventually down the line, WWE can turn him face, and then Reigns will turn into one of the bigger stars that the company has seen in like the last 5-10 years. It would be, for me, if they pulled that off, it would be between him and AJ Styles, who's the top guy in the company. So if they're serious about making him universally hated or universally as the top guy, then they would do that. And moving forward, I mean, the guy is already cocky. You see it in his promos. I think it would be excellent for him, and it would catapult him into whatever next feud we would have going on. Most likely, they're not going to keep him away from the title for much longer. As we'll see what plays out in this Brock Lesnar-Goldberg match, to which I think Brock is going to win, obviously. So, I mean, it looks like we're headed for Reigns and Brock Lesnar at some point in the future. And with Reigns as a clear heel and the top heel in the company, I think it would set up nicely for him to win the title. And I mean, they're going to give it to him anyways. So they might as well do it right. This is the way I would like to see it happen for Roman Reigns. And since Undertaker is going out, he might as well get the victory. And hopefully it'll be a great match. And hopefully we get that finish.